What I said was they're stuck in the mud. All right. Obviously, the pivot's important, all that stuff. So what I said was yesterday, they spent all this time around this place, right? All day. So we don't know if they will or won't do that again, but where do I have any interest right now? Okay, at least for the next several minutes. I have interest at 411.30 for a bounce back to where? To the pivot or above. And I have interest if they ran up somehow to 412.75. I'm not going to short the high a day, but I would short 412.75 if they did it in like 5, 10, 20 minutes, something like that. I think I would, because I think you'll get a reaction there if they did it sooner than later. But what happens if they do it at 1 o'clock this afternoon? I don't know. I can't see how they got there, but they probably creeped up there. And then you get into that torture situation. So if they ran up there quickly, it tells you they're going somewhere to run a test. But if they creep, you don't want it. Those are the only two interest points I have, and even for the next few minutes, that's it. And then it wanes, because I don't like to trade a market that has a lack of participation. I'd rather buy it for a bounce than certainly short it for a pullback with lack of participation. I think I said that before. Well, there you go, a little bit of a pop. You got to be willing to short 413.40 and even a little bit higher if you take 412.75. I didn't think they'd do this right away, but they're doing it. They're going somewhere. What do we got? You got to take a scalp. Scalp with potential. You got to take the scalp. There. Holy smokes. Who shorted it? I had no idea they were going to run right up there when I said that a few minutes earlier. No idea, obviously. Nice job. Review that one real quick. So exactly what I said before was my interest is if they ran up there sooner than later, not creeping. And you saw what happened. They were on a mission to go run a test. They did it in a matter of minutes, seconds, whatever. Okay, you see that all within the same 5-minute candle. So it's just a few minutes. Right? When that happens, they're on a mission. It never looks like they're going to stop in both directions. It always looks like they're going to keep going. That's what your mind is trained to think about. What's happening now is going to continue to happen. My mind, and what I'm trying to rewire your brain to think about, is when they're headed somewhere very quickly and there's a number close by, more often than not every time, again, not everything works, but more often than not, that's where they're going, and they're going to stop at minimum. In this one, you saw the whole shebang. It just was an immediate test and rejection, 412.75. Everybody that took it, there's a list of you. Nice job. You're correct, Shannon. It's always the manner in which is what Shannon's saying is important. It's valuable information, and it is. Absolutely. Look at this. Woo. Now, if you just took a short up there, are you going to buy 411.30? You're going to exit, but you're going to hold a trailer for the never know. At this point, after that rejection late in the morning, am I a buyer at 411.30? I'm not. It's still support, but that's a pretty stout rejection of $1.50. Look at that, in just a matter of minutes. So that's a failure and a rejection. So that changes the risk of 411.30. I'm not trying to say it won't work, and I'm not trying to talk anybody out of it. I'm just trying to say you have to know what this is. That wasn't your normal move down from 412.75 to 411.30. That was quick. And again, I know what you're thinking. Well, you just said if it happens quick. Yeah, but bang, bang from one place to another immediately is not the norm. Okay, running up somewhere quickly or running down somewhere quickly, the number, that's the norm. But going bang, bang in the same minute or two is not.